10 amazing places that disappear during high tide. Number 10. A road in France. If you're planning a trip to France, make sure to be careful which roads you take. They might just disappear. Connecting the Gulf of Bernef with the island of Noirmoutier, Passage du Goy is a road that is not only unique, but extremely dangerous. Twice every day, when the high tide rises, the 2.58-mile-long passage disappears 13 feet underwater. People use the road 2 times a day for a few hours. Special panels on both sides show when it's safe to travel. People still get caught between the tides, and there are elevated rescue towers for people to climb, just in case. Number 9. Shivling. Stamheshwar Mahadev Temple is located in Kavi Kamboi, Gujarat, India. Its shivling is located so close to the sea that one can only worship there during low tide. The shrine is more than 150 years old and is situated near the Gulf of Cambay. During high tide, the 4-foot shivling is completely submerged, but as low tide begins, we see the shivling reappear. Number 8. Mont Saint-Michel. This island castle in Mont Saint-Michel, France, is only accessible during low tide. Its claim to fame is that it never fell to the English during the 116 years of the 100 Years' War. With tides that can vary greatly, the mount can still pose dangers for visitors who avoid the causeway and attempt the hazardous walk across the sands from the neighboring coast. Number 7. Jindo and Modo. These 2 islands are located in the southwest of South Korea. 2 times a year, a natural causeway opens due to extremely low tides, connecting the islands for a period of 1 hour. The causeway is almost 3 kilometers long and over 40 meters wide. A festival is dedicated to this natural wonder, and people from all over the world attend every year. On each of these days, visitors and tourists from each island traditionally walk to the middle of the causeway to meet one another and celebrate. Number 6. Barra Airport. Barra is a 23-square-mile island off the western coast of Scotland. It has an airport with 3 marked runways and conducts regularly scheduled flights. What makes those flights unique is that the schedule takes the tide into account. During high tide, the sea submerges the runways. In 2011, Barra Airport was voted number 1 in the world's top airport approaches by a poll conducted by PrivateFly.com. Number 5. St. Michael's Mount. St. Michael's Mount is a tidal island located 366 meters off the Mounts Bay coast of Cornwall, in southwestern England. It is united with the mainland by a man-made causeway, passable only at mid to low tide, made of granite setts. Legend has it that the mount was once the home of a giant named Cormoran, who would wade ashore and steal cattle when he got hungry. Visitors can follow in the footsteps of Cormoran and visit the island during low tide, when a granite causeway appears for pedestrian crossings. Inside the castle walls, history lovers can enjoy a display of armor and weapons, subtropical gardens, and stunning views from the castle turrets. Missed low tide? Ferryboat services are running at high tide during the summer. Number 4. Rising Tide Horses. 4 horses are standing by the Thames, but you'll only see them at low tide. They are located by the Vauxhall Bridge, not far from the Houses of Parliament, and are visible in different degrees as the water level changes. Created by eco-sculptor Jason DeCarius Taylor to encourage people to reflect on our dependence on fossil fuel, the horses' heads are oil well pumps, also known as horsehead pumps. 2 of the riders are businessmen, and 2 are children, alluding to the people who currently control resources versus those whose futures are at stake. Number 3. Angel Road. There are tourist spots throughout Japan that are advertised as being places for couples to visit. Angel Road in Shidoshima, Kagawa, a beautiful spot where the path only appears during low tide, is one of them. The path is approximately 500 meters long. Legend has it that if couples walk this path while holding hands, it leads to happiness. Many visit this romantic spot. Movies and TV dramas are shot here as well. Angel Road can be crossed about 3 hours before low tide. It's the best time to visit because that's when there's the least amount of footprints. Number 2. Koh Nan Yuan. It's called a unique paradise in the Gulf of Thailand, and many who have visited the 3 islands of Koh Nan Yuan seem to agree. Popular with divers and underwater explorers, Konan Yuan Islands are interconnected by a long sandy bridge, a stunning natural phenomenon. During low tide, the long stripe of smooth white sand can actually be explored on foot, according to Thailand.com. At high tide, the beach is submerged in crystal clear water, and Koh Nang Yan regains the appearance of 3 islands sitting separately on the sea. Number 1. Mangiad White Sandbar. The Mangiad White Sandbar completely disappears during high tide and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Negros Oriental. The exceptional location can be accessed via a 15-minute boat ride from the Kapinyahan Wharf in the South Bay's Bay City, Negros Oriental. One can only witness it during low tide. It is only then that the beautiful white sands and starfish show up. But during high tide, one can appreciate the beauty of the unspoiled beach and the crystal blue ocean water. So, what did you think of our list? What are some other amazing places that you know of that disappear during high tide? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Top List for more top 10s like this one.